Hello everybody and welcome back to part 10 of Always Sometimes Monsters. We are trying our bestest to get back to San Bernardino. We're trying to get a vehicle right now. I still don't know how to feel about Markansas. I guess we'll see. But here we go. Let's get into it. Okay. We got fish. We still have a decent amount of energy. Honestly, I'm good with that. That's pretty full. I wish there was a place to fish here, though. Bro, what if I got hit by a car? Did the game account for that? Like, girly just up and died. We're gonna go look in here. Okay. I guess nothing new then. Worth a try. We'll get to the car place in a second. Are you gonna yell at me about peeping? Okay. Can we try and give the dog treat to the dog grave? I'm gonna try and give the dog treat to the dog grave. No, don't eat it. No, 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 no. Okay, they really won't let me. Popo, just know in my heart I gave it to you. Can we sneak in? Okay, no. Just checking. All right, up and over. There's chicken. Are there any trash cans? I would really like to find a trash can. Chicken's good too. Okay, the kids are playing. Y'all still talking about your dad? Yep. Okay. This is the bus station. This is a chicken. Okay, so that's about that. My dogs love the bacon in the city. Absent reality, okay. Good talk. How's the bacon barn doing? Oh. I'm just curious if there's anything on this one. Nope. The fact that it's closed off kind of creeps me out. I'm like, there's just gonna be someone in there. It's gonna be very spoopy. But no, there's not. Okay, mechanic stands. Here we are. Come on, Stan, you know I'll get you the money eventually. That's not the point, Breacher. Car's not leaving the shop until I'm paid back in full. Maybe next time don't bet more than you can afford to lose, huh? Uh-huh. Right, I know, I learned my lesson. He'll be right there just waiting for me when I slip up again, too. Do you ever get tired of profiting off of others' failings? Possibly. I haven't had too much of a break to ponder it, though. Hey, I'll cut you a deal since we're old friends and all. Get this car out of here so badly. How about we take one final bet for all the marbles? I just finished construction on the track out back. I've been meaning to give it a good test run. One lap, fastest across the finish line, walks away the victor. You win, debt's cleared, and you get the keys back. Come on, Stan. I'm not falling for it again. Made a promise to God. Heh, we wouldn't want to upset the big spooky almighty now, would we? Sounds like Mark's having a bit of trouble. Okay, before we do anything else, let's save. This baby sure seems like it can go really fast. You know, car this low probably handles amazingly. Okay. It's out back. We'll talk to our boy in a second. We'll say hello to the chicken. Hello, chicken. Forget it. I'm really just looking for toys. Is this a chicken? Why are there so many chickens on this track? Look, it's the Sofa King truck. A mouse? Little squeaker? Okay, so not much. Not much going on there. Okay. How's your little friend, preacher? Don't tell me you're turning this sweet young thing into a nun. This is Mandy. She's the reason I need the car back. Why didn't you say so? Heck, if you're not willing to bet your ride, I might as well extend the offer to Mandy here. So, what do you say? Ever wanted to own a hot rod before? I've still technically got the right to do whatever I like with the preacher's car. Which one is that exactly? Well, it's obviously the shittier of the two. Nothing beats my car. Go on, let's see how well you can guess. We'll guess the blue one. Is it the blue one? Wrong. Haha, as if the preacher could afford something as exquisite as the indigo demon. Nope. His is the far shittier crimson savior. Good luck surviving a sharp turn with that thing. Don't sweat it. It's still one hell of a vehicle. Normally I wouldn't risk losing such leverage, but I like the way you look. If you're willing to gamble, then I'm game. What are the terms? One lap around my newly completed racetrack, fastest time wins, provided you don't wipe out and wreck yourself, that is. You win, you get the keys to the preacher's car. I win, now what do I want? If I win, you gotta work for free out back in the scrapyard for the next 3 months. And don't think you can run away from it either. Mechanic Stan always collects on debts owed. 3 months? That's insane. How am I supposed to live making no money? Oh, don't worry about that. I'll throw you a loaf of bread or two every week. Wouldn't want you starving. Besides, I'm sure the good preacher will help look after you, right? Not like he's going anywhere soon either. Now, don't worry. I play fair on all my bets. You can ask the preacher man. He'll tell you I'm no cheat. Give you as much time as you want to make sure the car's in good working order before we drive. Heck, I'll even let you work in my shop if you need to. Only rule I won't break on, though, is that once you say you're ready to go, there's no turning back. Gotta have some principles, you know what I mean? Mark, what do you think? It's dangerous. Not only is Stan a crafty bastard, but he's one hell of a driver. As that may be, it's our only way out of town. There's no bus service to San Bernardino, and I don't know where we could get another car. Then we don't have a choice, do we? We always have a choice, baby girl. Unfortunately, the alternative is giving up on San Verdano. I'll help you no matter what you decide to do, but this is the decision you have to make on your own. So what's it gonna be? Do I risk it all or give up? Risk it all. If I'm not willing to risk it all myself, then what I've been doing this whole time. Alright, Stan, you got a deal. I'll play your little game. Well then, let's shake on it and call it a day. I'm getting a little hungry and could use some lunch. Hell, this is gonna be a lot of fun. I'll see you two later. Don't try anything funny while I'm gone. Remember, God's watching. Ha ha ha. You know, I'm not afraid of us losing. Why is that? I see it so clearly now. This is just a test of our faith. We're gonna be just fine, baby girl. We got God on our side. Well, ain't that a relief? Well, let's go take a look at this old beast and see how she's doing. It's been a while since I've checked under the hood of old Crimson Savior. Wow, this thing looks like it's built for speed. So how's it looking? Think we actually got a chance to win? Well, it ought to run just fine, but Stan's track is a bit of a doozy. I reckon it's got top speed high enough to clear the jump, but she doesn't do corners so well. You should find some time to take a look at the course when you get a chance. I did. Odds are we can probably do a few upgrades on the cheap. We gotta know what we need. I think that's enough excitement for today, though. What do you say to grabbing some lunch at the bacon barn? There's someone I want you to meet, so how about I see you there in a couple minutes? Sounds good to me. Well, it sure beats walking to San Verdano, I guess. I was just looking at your car. You wouldn't be thinking of tampering with my car there, would you? That wouldn't be fair, now would it? Why don't you catch up with the preacher, huh? Wouldn't want you doing anything unscrupulous while he's away, would we? I wasn't gonna touch your car. I was looking at it. I hope the preacher says a little prayer for you real soon. You're gonna need it. I don't trust you, sketchy man. Alright, bacon barn. Can I get that second burger with no pickles? Second burger, huh? Did you order for me already? Wouldn't dream of it. This one's for Carla. The little thing can't stand pickles. Who the heck is Carla? Oh, I didn't mention, did I? She's my girlfriend, the love of my life. Why don't you order yourself something and come sit down? She'll be here any minute. What is Salt City Bacon Barn? Would you like to order? Bye. Just get a bacon burger, that's fine. Can't go wrong with a good burger, can you? You know, it's not fancy, but boy do I love me some Bacon Barn. Quick service, you know, and they don't keep you waiting on your food. Yeah, I guess so. Speaking of waiting around forever, where the heck is that woman? It's just like Carla to leave you hanging on a date while your meal goes cold. She's probably tied up with work again. From what little she tells me, I gather her boss rides her pretty hard. By the way, when were you going to mention you had a girlfriend? Oh, I didn't think it was that big of an issue. We haven't been dating too long, but I gotta say, the connection is definitely there. She's such a good and honest girl, got a real good heart and a real pure soul. Maybe I'm speaking a little prematurely, but I think maybe I'm speaking a little prematurely, but I think she might be the one. Look at you getting all giddy about her. That's really sweet. I can't help it. When you get the feeling gets you. Sometimes you're just sure about certain people. You know what I mean, baby girl? That gut instinct that says you're meant to be together. I don't know, feelings and reality don't always line up. Sometimes they're right, sometimes they're wrong. It's impossible to tell. I'm happier than I've been in a long while anyhow. Carla's got a lot to do with that, I think. Speak of the devil. Sorry I'm late, babe. Work's been killer so far today, and I'm already dead tired. No problem at all, sugar. I want you to meet my friend. Carla, this is Mandy. Mandy, this is Carla. Pleasure to meet you, Mandy. How are you enjoying Salt City so far? Mark mentioned you were from Dubstown? Yeah, this place sure is different. I like it, that's fine. It's pretty nice, I like it a lot. Seems like the city's got a bit of everything. That strip joint to the north seems pretty crazy, though. It's nothing but dim lighting and drunken idiots. Ain't nothing good can come from wasting your time there. Just thinking of those poor girls debasing themselves for money like that breaks my heart. Can't imagine how embarrassing it must be living that sort of double life. Listen, that's awfully judgy. That's awfully judgy. They're probably just trying to get by. Who are you? Who are you to judge? Are you doing it? Because you seem to have quite a few opinions. Right, I hear you. Enough of that for now, though. How about we eat something? So what have you two been up to today? We just got back from Stan's shop. Looks like I'll be getting the keys back before long. You're not gambling again, are you? You know that never ends well, and you're betting with that creep. No, I'm not betting against him. Mandy is. Great. I don't see how that's any better. Mandy, don't tell me you really agreed to this. Afraid so. I already shook hands and everything. It's just a little race around Stan's track. What's the worst that could happen? You're kidding me, right? How does wrecking in a smoldering ball of fire sound? Mark, there's no way you're going to tell me that car's ready for a race. I thought you said it was good as gold, a top-notch vehicle. Well, she is. It's just Crimson Savior might need a few little upgrades before she's in peak condition. What kind of upgrades are we talking about? Keep in mind that we don't have a ton of money at this, or time at this point. Well, I figure we're going to need some new tires for starters. Stan's track isn't exactly Grand Prix material. Ha, you could say that again. What I mean is it wouldn't do us any favors losing a wheel to some rogue shrapnel. Alright, where can I get those? On our budget, they're going to have to come secondhand. You know what? I bet you convinced Darren over at the Big Dog Boxing Club to give you a set. He uses them for training his fighters, but membership's been a little low these days, so he'll have some extras to spare. Okay, I'll go talk to Darren about the tires then. Just be sure you're ready to break a sweat. Darren doesn't let anyone leave his club in a dry shirt. What else is on the list for repairs? What isn't on the list? Well, the gear shift has a tendency to stick, unfortunately. There's nothing worse than being on a straightaway and getting caught in low gear. Shouldn't be too hard to fix if we can find some industrial cleaner and give it a good rinse. Only problem is that the stuff we need is really strong. Over-the-counter stuff won't cut it, I'm afraid. Where can I get that then? We'll need to find someone who deals with these sorts of chemicals regularly. There's a fellow, James, I think his name is. Hangs out at the closed-down Supergas just north of the trailer park. Troubled kid, but he knows his chemistry, that's for sure. You're not talking about that Skid Row weirdo, are you? You know what he does for a living, don't you? Never pay that any mind. It's not our place to judge. Some people ain't got the luxury of choosing their path in life. No sense looking down on them for it. Like the girls that work at the strip club, okay? You got that? Hey, whatever you two want. Now I gather he's a bit of a paranoid sort, so be prepared for a lot of mistrust. Alright, I'll see about paying him a little visit. Is that everything then? Well, Crimson Savior's never been too good at corners. Stan's course has got a curve sharper than a jagged tin can. Unless we upgrade the suspension, we might not handle it. Could wind up completely wiping out. New suspension? How the heck are you gonna afford that? Oh, you're right, they ain't cheap. Thankfully though, Stan's not the only gearhead in town. Oh yeah, who's that? Another one of the folks in the trailer park. Old guy named Grafton. Hey, we were nice to him. He lives in the blue trailer all by himself, spends way too much time by the campfire. Back in his prime, he was something of a premier mechanic or so, I've heard. Honestly, don't know much more than that, but if anyone can get us what we need, it's him. I actually know who you're talking about. We met on my way into town. Oh, well, then I guess this'll be a piece of cake. See, the plan's coming together like a real good thing. The way I see it, we'll have the keys back within a week. Alright, let me just write all this down so I can keep it straight. Car parts list. Now it's going to take some time to get everything, so don't dilly-dally on it. I know you're not interested in staying here too long. Right, we've got to get a move on eventually. Speaking of getting a move on, I'm due back at the church. Carly, you be good. Mandy, I guess come and find me at the church tomorrow. We can get a start on that list. You be good, darling. You too, sweetheart. Well, I've about finished my food. What do you say we sit outside for a minute before I've got to get back to work? Sure, lead the way. It's really nice getting to meet you, Mandy. Yeah, you too. Mark talks a lot about you. I think you mean a lot to him. Well, I've gathered that. It's kind of weird because the times with me he treasures, I was too young to remember. Right now it feels like I'm really meeting him for the first time. To let you in on a little secret, it feels about the same for him too. He knew you as a baby, but here he's getting to know you as a real person. Surprised you two are getting along as well as you are, considering that. Well, he's done a lot for me so far. I mean, without him, I might not make it to San Bernardino in time. Yeah, he mentioned you were on a strict timeline. I just don't want you pushing him around or taking advantage of his generosity, alright? Wouldn't dream of it. I know, you seem perfectly gracious. Just that I'm really starting to get worried about this race. I know Mark's got faith in you, his old car and everything, but it all seems so risky. I mean, what if someone gets hurt? What if someone gets killed? You really think that could happen? I don't know. Maybe. The real question should be, is it worth the risk finding out? What other option do we have, though? We already shook on it, and I don't think there's any other way out of this city. If you got some brilliant plan, by all means let me know. I did have one idea, but I know Mark wouldn't like it. What are you talking about? Well, Stan's always had a bit of a thing for me. He's always making comments and going on about how I'm wasted dating a preacher. Listen. He said he will say that about any lady that might pay him a bit of attention. I'm gathering that from that man, so I wouldn't take it personally. Of course, I always brush him off, but he's convinced I harbor some secret desire for him. He seems like that guy, yeah. If I were to go in the shop and distract him for a while, do you think you could take care of his car? You mean mess with the engine or something? I mean, cut the brakes. Stan had fixed the engine with no trouble. That'd just delay the inevitable. Cutting the brakes, on the other hand, he might not notice until it's too late. I'm so good, thank you so much. She's worried about someone dying, but then she's like, Stan dies, it's not a biggie. You can't be serious, can you? I mean, what if he gets hurt or something? So what if he does? You'll get what you want, Mark will get his car back, and I'll have one less weirdo stalking me. Sounds like the pros outweigh the cons on this one to me. Guess you're right, but I don't know. I had to think on this a bit. I was kind of hoping to keep my conscience guilt-free for a little while. Mark would be pretty disappointed to hear how low we stooped, even if it was for the greater good. Well, luckily I don't give a damn about Stan, so I'm ready whenever you are. Just come find me when you're ready to do it. We can go from there. We'll be hanging around Mark's trailer in the mornings before I head off to work in the afternoon, so come see me then. Alright, I'll remember that. Well, I guess I better get going. Break time's over. It's good talking to you, Mandy. Yeah, you too. Listen, never. We'll fix up the car. We'll do it the right way. I don't like that. Lady's all worried, but then she's like, oh, this weirdo that I've just ignored and he's not done anything more is bothering me, and that's it. Should he bother her? Absolutely not. Should we kill him for it? No, I don't think so. You know what I mean? Let's not be ridiculous here. We'll see if bro's still here. He's still here. What's up, Buster? Buzz off. It's too late for dealing today. I've got a date coming here soon, so come see me in the morning and I'll get you square. Okay. Thanks, Buster. Can we do anything? It's looking to be a no. And I won't bother the old man at this hour. That seems disrespectful. Okay. I don't think I have anything to cook. Well, at least I know where to cook the food. Oh, it's you. Never mind. Howdy. Alright, cool. So everybody seems at least willing to cooperate. So that's something. Let's get to snoozing. Get busy snoozing. Okay, we don't need food yet. Go sleep. You should write a page. Bro's gonna listen. Bro's gonna be so happy with our journal. We got 16 days. Can I get around? No, I can't get around you. Oh, am I in your way? Sorry about that, Mandy. I was just feeding Trinity for Mark. Here, let me get out of your way. Did you think about what we talked about yesterday at all? You mean cutting Stan's brakes? Well, yeah. Well, pursue it if you don't think it's a good idea. It's the fastest way out of this mess. No, Mark probably wouldn't approve, but I just don't want to see you get hurt behind the wheel. I don't know what he'd do if something happened to you. Anyone should be in danger, it's that sleazeball. Certainly does simplify things for us, I suppose. So what do you say? Shall we go and tip the scales in our favor or not? Got 16 days before I gotta be back in San Bernardino. Still got 3 parts left to get before the car will be ready to race to. Considering all that, maybe it's not such a crazy idea. No, not today. No, let's not do it today. It's still sounding too dangerous for me. If you change your mind, come and see me before I leave for work. Understood. Okay, thank goodness. Hey, Buster. Hey there, Grafton, was it? Well, if it isn't my newest girlfriend, Mandy. Yeah, sure. Look, Mark mentioned you might be able to help me with some car trouble. Said you might know where to get new suspensions for an old hot rod. New suspension? Yeah, I might be able to help you. Ain't gonna be cheap though, I'll tell you that. How much is it gonna cost me? That all depends on whether or not I win the lottery today. What do you say we head down to the pawn shop? See how my luck is today. What do you say? Sure, why not? Yeah, let's go. Yeah, why not? We can go right now if you like. Alright, just give me a minute to change into my walking shoes. Alright, let's get going to the pawn shop. You lead the way. Okay. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Up and over, Buster Rooney. So, why are we here again? I'm hard up for cash, and that dopey fool Barry's been on my case too long about the trailer fees. If I don't get him paid today, I'm gonna have a slew of problems on my hand. You mean he'll kick you out of the trailer park? Wouldn't put it past him, to be honest with you. Huh, sounds familiar. Don't think I'm talking bad about the man, though. He's an alright fellow. Deserves to be paid for the service I take. So here's hoping we have some luck today. I don't trust my own fates right now, so you take this. $50. Go to the machine and get me a 10-pack of cards and see if we win anything. I'm gonna go talk to Slick, see about pawning some things. You want me to scratch your cards for you? Might as well. I know I'll lose for sure if I do it. Just bring back the winning tickets so I can cash them myself. I want to use my seniors Pawn Plus card to earn the bonus rewards. If I redeem another 3 winning tickets, they'll send me vouchers for a buffet dinner. Alright then, I'll scratch the cards and bring you the winners. Alright, let's go. Purchase card. 10 cards. Thanks for playing Big Lotto. Yes. Okay, good. We didn't put it in. One card. Exit. I'm trying to get him his 3 for his dinner. Okay. Hey, you finished my scratch cards yet or what? Your scratch cards? Yeah, I'm done. Finished with the machine. Alright, how many were winners? Well, let's see. We got 3 winners. It's like there were 3 winning cards. And there were 3 winning scratch cards. Buffet dinner, here I come. Yeehaw. Now, if you'll excuse me, Mandy, we were in the middle of some business. Listen here, Slick. I'm not gonna let you... No. Not gonna let you screw me out of this one. It's got way too much sentimental value to throw it away. Look, I told you already. I don't get too many customers looking for historic pieces these days. The offer I made is as good as it's gonna get. I'm telling you, the only top bomber pilots were awarded these. They're the real deal, genuine medals from the war. Heh. Yeah, they're from the wrong side. Oh no! Oh no! No, no, no. I don't know. Look, I don't care how authentic your stuff is. I'm gonna have a hell of a time selling anything in this economy. Take it or leave it, that's my final offer. Fine, just do it. It's a deal. Give me a minute and I'll go ring it all up. What's all that about? Well, I told you I needed some money, didn't I? Sometimes we gotta let go of things from our past to move forward. Anyway, it's just stuff. Don't worry your head about it. Isn't there any other way to make the cash you need? I wish, but I'm too old to do any real work. Pawning stuff and gambling is about all I can do now. Ain't so bad, though. Life's a bit of a gamble on its own, anyway. Heh, tell me about it. My life's riding on a bit of a wager now, too. Mark and I have managed to get ourselves into a race over this old car of his. That Stan guy at the scrapyard says if we can beat him, the car's ours. Only problem is that if I don't win it, I might never get out of this town. Take it getting out of here is something important to you then? Definitely. I gotta get a move on to San Bernardino. Oh, and why's that? Someone's waiting out there for me. Huh, I think things might work out for me after all. Alright, here's your money. I don't want to hear any complaining when you come in here looking to get it back if I happen to sell it. Huh, no problems with that at all, I promise. But I do have a proposition for you, Slicky boy. Oh yeah, what's that? This fine young woman's just informed me that Stan's finally going to get some use out of his new racetrack. In fact, she's going to be the one racing on it. So what are you getting at? All that means is I'll have him in here pawning stuff just like you after Stan wipes the floor with them. So certain, are you? Well, how about we make a little wager then? You suggesting a bet on the race? You've got my attention. If Stan loses, I get my stuff back, no questions asked. If he wins, then I give you your cash back. Seems fair enough to me. Alright, you crazy old bastard, you got a deal. Huh, you best not go blowing all that money, because I make sure to collect on my debts. Oh, don't worry about that. See you around, Slick. Alright, let's get out of here. Alright. Ain't this gonna be a kick in the pants? Nothing better than taking other people's money from them. I hate to tell you this, but there's no guarantee we're gonna win. Oh, nonsense. You said so yourself. You got someone waiting on you. I know one thing, it's that people don't fail when there's love on the line. Well, considering we still need a new suspension for the car, we still might. Unless I can get the car all fixed up and tuned up, there's not a chance in hell we'll win. Is that all you need? Hell, I've got a spare sitting in storage I could loan you. That'd be a huge help. I'll have it sent over to the shop. You and Mark can take care of it from there. Just do me a favor and make sure y'all win that race. We'll do our best. Okay, the suspension I feel like was the most important part, so this is good. I mean, tires will be absolutely next, but we got one of them done. And he got his buffet dinner. All is good. I guess I should go to the church. But that'll be a bit of good news. Show I wasn't sleeping on the deal. I guess I'll have to go back tomorrow morning. So let's talk to our boy here. See what he needs. Buzz off, it's too late. So it's only the morning? Okay, that's fine. We can work with that. But what do I do with the rest of my day? Okay, nothing here. How much money do we have now? We have $15. I wonder if we could go back to Beaton and work a shift at the place. Obviously not today, but we must cluck the chickens. Very important. Oh, you're here. Alright, that's one down, 2 to go. Good job, baby girl. Right, so what's left to get done before it's good to race? Still gonna need to get us some new tires. Darren at the Big Dog Boxing Club should have some to spare. There's still the sticky gear shifter that needs some cleaning supplies. James down by the gas station might be able to help you with that. See what I can do about them tomorrow, I guess. I tell you, we're gonna have this baby right as rain in no time. Hey, you mind if I ask you something? Sure. For my own sake, and I don't mean nothing by it. Okay? I just want to know, what do you believe in? Believe in? I mean, the big picture stuff, you know? I got to thinking, I made you go to a confession and all. Never stopped to think if it would even mean anything to you. What do I believe in? We could be sappy. We could believe in love. I feel like he'll appreciate love. I guess above everything, I believe in love. Maybe I'm a little romantic, but it's the most important thing you can believe in. Loving's all you need. All you needs. The Beatles did say. I got that album somewhere in the trailer. Good listening. Bro could pawn that and fix up his car, I'm pretty sure. I know what you're talking about, though, I think. If I didn't believe in love, I don't think I'd be here right now. I'd probably given up on life a long time ago if I didn't think love was real. Well, let me ask you this then. Does that love have to be directed at another person? Or can it be the kind of love you're talking about be directed elsewhere? Can a life-defining love come from something other than a person? I think so. Yeah, I suppose it could if your heart was really in it. In a way, I guess an artist is in love with his creation, or a patriot's in love with his own country. Who am I to say that any love is more or less valid than the sort I believe in? You know, I think we'd get along better with folks outside the church if more people thought like that. I mean, that's all my faith really is anyway. Love for something greater than an individual. Anyway, just question is all. I got a curious mind for what sort of person you turned into without me. I can't say I'm disappointed yet. Come on, let's get out of here before that fat head Stan comes over and starts harassing us. Good call. Alright. Betty bye time. Fish. Oh, okay. Now we'll watch the fish. Hey, sweet baby. How's our energy? Oh, no. Okay, I think before we go to bed, we gotta go get a snack or something. Then we'd really need to go back to Beaton. Okay, we gotta go across the street. Counting on you. I know. I know. Can we go back at night? Can we go back and maybe it wouldn't hurt our situation? Because it really would be good to, we're gonna save before we do this. Okay, we're gonna go back to Beaton. And hopefully that doesn't ruin everything. All buses to Beaton canceled. Interesting. Okay. So I guess we just gotta buy food and hope for the best. As if we have the money for it. Okay. Convenience store. Items. That is... What if we go to the pawn shop? I am for sure not collecting all those figures, so we would have some money at least. Do you see the GameCube in the background? Look at all them consoles. The SNES? Let's go. Here, you want a dog treat? Okay. That's a bit better. Do you have a sandwich here? You do. At least I'm not wasting away now. We're gonna go something else. Okay, that's gonna have to be good enough. Okay, our way across is here. And then for real, we can go to bed. I was like, I'm not trying to wake up and die, you know what I mean? Alright, gang, this is where we will stop for today. Thank y'all so much for hanging out with me. I had fun. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see y'all next time. Bye, gang. Love y'all.